Kentucky Goblins, right? This Sutton family farmhouse, it's under siege. There's 11 witnesses of these glowing-eyed beings that are really small. They're only about 3 feet tall, okay? Spindly limbs and long arms. They were shimmering with metallic-type skin. They didn't run and jump around. They sort of floated and darted and ducked, popping up at windows and under door frames like the sort of sprite crossed with a robot type of thing. The family fired at them through the night, shotguns, pistols, whatever they had. But these things didn't bleed. I mean, they hit them, but they didn't bleed. They didn't fall. They just sort of blinked out of view and reappeared elsewhere. When they were hit, they sounded metallic. Some people said, oh, you've just seen owls. Owls must account, or don't account. Owls get blamed for a hell of a lot of paranormal sightings of things, don't they? Other people said it might have been monkeys, even. But I've always thought that the strangest thing about the case isn't really what they saw, although it's weird. But as I mentioned to Steve there, it's where it was. So this happened in a cave system. It's riddled with caves in Kentucky. Mammoth Cave is the biggest underground cave system in the world, I think, which is just a couple of sort of counties, if you like, over. When you look at the size of the map, you realise there's something ancient under that area. It's weird that it happens in a cave system. Now, almost 25 years later, across the ocean, in Cwmbran in South Wales, the scars of a coal sort of seam, that's what they're called, isn't it? A coal seam, fresh in the landscape, and there's 2 schoolboys, aged 12 and 13, and they duck into this old, disused shaft one Saturday morning with their flashlights in hand, just out looking for adventure like we used to do back in those days. What they find is silence and a tunnel that really shouldn't have been so deep. They go in about 40, perhaps 50 feet, and then they stop because there's something in there. 3 heads, no visible bodies, grey and slick and set really low to the ground, sort of blinking, but without eyelids. Investigator Gareth Llewellyn managed to interview the boys, and one wouldn't speak, and the other said they were waiting for us like they'd been waiting a long time.